na pinagtangkaang barilin ng riding in tandem na may suot na bonnet.
Sa harassment against our kababayan Dodong Vergara. Mr. President,
Kahit 5 o 6 yung abogado na dinadala nung Ruiz Copol, meron pong pupuntahan po to arrestasyon.
Mr. President, I would like to bring to the attention of this August Chamber the latest development on the case of the abused kasambahay, LV Vergara, which the Senate Committee on Justice and Human Rights, under the chairmanship of our esteemed colleague, Senator Francis Tolentino, is currently investigating. Isang nakakabahalang kaganapan po ang nangyari kagabi na kinasasangkutan ng dating kasamahan sa trabaho ni LV, si alias Dodong, na pinagtangkaang barilin ng riding in tandem na may suot na bonnet. Si Dodong ay tumatayong testigo sa mga pang-aabuso at pagmamaltrato ng employers ni LV sa Mamburao, Occidental Mindoro na sina Franz at Pablo Ruiz. Bago na pabalitang nasabing insidente kay Dodong, ilang gabi na pala na may umaaligid sa bahay ng kanyang kasulukuyang employers at nagtatanong sa mga residente ng bayan ng Paluan, Occidental Mindoro, kung saan siya nakatira. Tinakasan ni Dodong ang pamilya Ruiz dahil na rin sa takot na malagay sa alanganin ng kanyang buhay. Ganun pa man, handang tumistigo si Dodong para patutuhanan ang mga bintang ni LV at sa katunayan ay nagsumiti na siya ng sinumpaang salaysay sa piskalya kung saan nakasampang kaso laban sa mag-asawang Ruiz. Ginoong Pangulo, aking napag-alaman na kanina madaling araw ay nasecure na si Dodong at ngayon ay nasa pangangalaga ng CIDG Regional Headquarters sa Calapan, Mindoro Oriental. At dahil na rin sa napabalitang pag-casing ng mga kahina-hinaalang mga lalaki sa tinutuluyan ni Dodong, minarapat na mga kaanak at nagmamalasakit kay LV na ilipat siya sa mas ligtas na lugar nitong nakaraang Lunes. At dahil sa mga pangyayaring ito, maging ang mga kasulukuyang employers ni Dodong ay nangangamba na rin sa kanilang kaligtasan. Dalawa pang dating mga tauhan na mag-asawang Ruiz na sina alias JM at alias Patrick na maaaring magbigay linaw sa kaso ni LV ay napag-alaman ko na nagtatago at hindi matuntun ng mga kinauukulan. Ginoong Pangulo, bago pa man nangyari ang pagtatangka sa buhay ni Dodong, may mga pulis at sundalo nang nakabantay sa bahay ng kanyang bagong employer batay sa ulat noong September 10 ng ABS-CBN reporter na si Dennis Datu. Bantay sarado man sila, ay nagawa pa rin ang pagtatangka sa buhay ni Dodong. Kaya nakakapagtaka kung bakit nangyari pa ito. Mr. President, I don't want to point an accusing finger at anyone at this point, but one cannot help but wonder about these bold and brazen acts against these defenseless individuals. I believe it is necessary to provide additional security for Dodong, Dodong's employers, and even to aliases JM and Patrick, if they ultimately agree to testify before the Committee on Justice and Human Rights. Criminal charges of serious physical injuries, illegal detention in violation of Republic Act number 10361 or the Batas Kasambahay were already filed against Vergara's employers before the office of the city prosecutor in Batangas City. Mukhang pader na may tuturong ang binabangga ni na LV, Dodong, JM at Patrick. Maliit na bagay kung tutusin ang pagbibigay seguridad sa kanilang kaligtasan kung ang kapalit naman ito ay ang paglalahad ng katotohanan laban sa mga lumalapastangan sa ating mga umiiral na batas at para sa pagtataguyod ng mas naangkop ng mga pulisya. Protecting the witnesses is not just a legal obligation. It is a moral imperative. By upholding this duty, we not only promote the principles of fairness and equality, ensure an environment where they can testify freely and without fear, and foster a culture where the voices of those silenced where the voices of those silenced but willing to stand up for the truth are heard, regardless of their social standing and circumstances. Thank you, Mr. President. By the way, Mr. President, I will entertain interpellations after the period of amendments by the good one in his bill, Mr. Senate President. Thank you, Mr. President.
Just for the
a short
record, he insisted
manifestation
that
lang,
you all
Mr.
go
President,
ahead.
Majority Leader. I wish to associate myself with the privileged speech being delivered by our good colleague, Senator from San Juan. Alam mo, Mr. President, I think public order really is something that is need to be focused on sa ibang lugar ng Pilipinas. Hindi naman lahat, Mr. President, pero ito ngayon, you can just imagine the sequence of events. Kung gaano kaabusado yung mga amo. Ewan ko kung amo ba is a Tagalog term, Mr. President?
Amo, yes.
Is a Visayan term for us.
Amo din.
Amo.
Yes.
Yung amo nung katulong na binulag, if you were able to hear the testimonies that were delivered during the committee hearing of Senator Tolentino, grabe, sobra-sobra yung pang-abuso. Tapos ngayon, nakasecure tayo ng isang witness na makatulong para mapanagot ang may sala. Ngayon, yung witness na isang trabahante rin nila, ay ngayon ay
Understood.
inattempt pa na patayin kagabi. It was not really an attempt, but it was a frustrated murder ang nangyari kagabi. Mabuti na nakatakbo at mabuti naman at mabilis nakatawag kay Senator Tolentino at natulungan rin natin na maikunik sa CIDG. Because you can just imagine, request yung ordinaryong tao lang ito, nag-request na huwag nyo kaming i-refer sa local police sir dahil mayaman yan at very influential dito sa lugar namin yung mga suspect. Please, sa CIDG nyo kami ipa-refer. So, we are very much dismayed, Mr. President, being the chairman of public order and dangerous drugs. Pag gano'n ang reaksyon ng isang ordinaryong mamamayan na nagiging biktima ng karahasan na ayaw magtiwala sa local police dahil influential yung mga suspect, ay siguro, isa lang yan, Mr. President, pero ang dami pa siguro sa buong Pilipinas na nag-experience ng ganun na injustice na kanilang dinaranas ngayon. So I hope that, Mr. President, the Senator Tolentino will act swiftly on this case and he should call another hearing para mabigyan ng lesson itong mga suspect na ito, Mr. President. Dahil sobra na talaga. I hope Senator Tolentino will do that. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. President. Before I recognize the two gentlemen raising their hands, Mr. President, I cannot help also, Mr. President, but join our distinguished colleague, Senator Jinggoy Estrada, in condemning in strongest terms this harassment against our kababayan, Dodong Vergara. Mr. President, seeing that video na mismong sarili mong pulis, hindi ka maprotektahan, sarili mong pulis sa iyong komunidad, hindi mo ma-exercise yung right mo to go around, Mr. President. Nakakalungkot, Ginoong Pangulo. And I hope and pray na gaya ng mga nakaraang pagkakataon, ang Senado ay tumayo at nanindigan para ipagtanggol ang marginalized sector of our society. At hindi tayo dapat pumayag, Ginoong Pangulo, na magpatuloy ang ganitong uri ng gawain na maging palakasan system. Pati doon sa kitang-kita naman, Ginoong Pangulo, yung ginawang panghaharas at pagmamaltrato sa ating maliliit na kababayan. With that, Mr. President, may I move that we recognize Senator Francis Tolentino, the chairperson
Before
of our
we
Justice.
recognize Senator Francis Tolentino, I was wondering about that because there was a video. What were the two policemen doing going back and forth? Were they scouting the area? Were they unfriendly? forces, or were they trying to secure the?
They were
the gentleman?
looking for him. They were obviously harassing Mr. President, our kababayan Dodong Vergara. And as mentioned by Senator Bato during the hearing, the concerned personalities were asking not to allow the local police to meddle and be part of this investigation because they feel that they are not safe.
Thank
That's
you,
a sad
Majority
fact,
Leader.
Mr. President.
Thank you, Majority Leader.
Senator Tolentino is seeking
Senator
the floor. Mr. President.
Tolentino is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. President. I thank the good gentleman from San Juan for reiterating again the need to act expeditiously in order to seek justice, attain justice for Manang LV Vergara. Rest assured, Mr. President, that your Committee on Justice and Human Rights will be doing everything. In fact, last night, for the record, Mr. President, I, together with Senator De La Rosa, were the ones who collaborated with the Regional Police Director of Mimaropa. Around 10:30 p.m. last night, Mr. President, General Joel Doria assured us that alias Dodong will be secured. Senator De La Rosa contacted the CIDG to ensure likewise that alias Dodong will be brought to safety within the premises of CIDG in Calapan. So at around 3 a.m., Mr. President, nilipat nga si alias Dodong sa Calapan. Hindi pa ho siguro ito ang huling kabanata, and we are moving forward to have even Manang LV Vergara be placed under the Witness Protection Program. Your committee has already provided, together with Senators Padilla and Estrada, medical services for Manang LV, who was blinded both eyes. Your committee has likewise provided free legal services for Manang LV Vergara. Hindi pa ho tayo titigil dito hanggat hindi pa ho ito natutuldukan, at naniniwala po kami na kahit 5 o 6 yung abogado na dinadala nung Ruiz Copol, meron pong pupuntahan po to. Rest assured, Mr. President, that we will still conduct another hearing, and with the assistance of Senator De La Rosa, Senator Padilla, Senator Estrada, and even Senator Tulfo before, during the first hearing, I think this will not just be highlighted, but justice will be served, Mr. President. Yun lamang po, at ulitin ko, ang inyong committee ay tuloy-tuloy po ang pagtrabaho dito. Maraming salamat, Mr. President.
Maraming salamat, the Chairperson of the Committee on Justice and Human Rights. Yes, Senator Bato de la Rosa.
Just a short, Mr. President, I might be misconstrued as to not having trust and confidence to the local police, Mr. President, with my previous statement, but in fairness to the local police, they have my full trust and confidence. I'm just re-echoing the sentiment of Dodong being an ordinary citizen na talagang marginalized na tao. Tapos ngayon, just to emphasize, I am not emphasizing the inefficiency of the police. No. I am emphasizing ang lawak ng saklaw, ng clout or influence nito mga suspect na ito. Kaya nakapagsabi si Dodong ng ganon. Takot siya. Pero in fairness to the local police, they will not, they are performing their job. They are enforcing the law without fear or favor. But in-emphasize lang talaga natin na natakot si Dodong. Yun lang, Mr. President.
Maraming salamat.
Baka mamaya magalit sa akin yung local police. I trust them fully, Mr. President.
Thank you.